Philippine vet Ileana Marie Aduana wraps up her Miss Earth journey with a runner-up finish. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your weekend. I am Mon Gualvez. The Philippines and Japan are looking to approve the Reciprocal Access Agreement, or RAA, in the first quarter of 2024. This was confirmed by Defense Secretary Gibo Teodoro on 1PH's Sa Totoo Lang. Teodoro said that the Philippine government has already received a counter draft from Japan on the agreement, which will be returned to Tokyo with the final comments. The DND is expecting both nations to sign the agreement by first quarter next year and ratified by each country's legislature soon after. The RAA is seen to set the guidelines for joint training and exercises between the two countries, as well as boost maritime cooperation amid tensions in the South China Sea.
So, as soon as possible, batay sa pag-uusap ng dalawang heads of state, si President Marcos at si Prime Minister Kishida, binibigyan nila ng absolute priority ito. Kaya kami ay magre-responde sa draft as soon as possible upang sa ganon ma-resolve na yung mga outstanding issues.
So, once po, sir, na nalagdaan ito, para ba siyang visiting forces agreement na yung
Eksakto. Eksakto. Oo. Iba lang ang pangalan.
In the same program, the defense chief expressed full support for plans to send a second civilian convoy to the West Philippine Sea. Teodoro believes civilians and private individuals should not be restricted from accessing areas where the Philippines has freedom of navigation. Earlier this month, the initial civilian-led Christmas convoy aborted its mission after Chinese ships shadowed the Philippine vessels.
Everybody has freedom of navigation in the area. So what's there to cause irritation about? Kung kayang i-sustain at kung ligtas naman sila sa maaring marahas na gawain ng China, di bakit hindi?
The National Telecommunications Commission, or NTC, has defended the 30-day suspension it imposed on SMNI, saying the move was necessary. Speaking to the big story, NTC Deputy Commissioner John Paulo Salvajan said the suspension was meant to prevent the case from escalating further amid the lower house's inquiry into the network's alleged violations. The Deputy Commissioner also denied basing their decision on the House of Representatives' resolution against SMNI. Salvajan said SMNI's suspension was assessed independently and was extensively discussed by the agency. The NTC official also explained why they decided to impose the maximum suspension period of 30 days on the network.
For this one po kasi, so that at least pending the administrative hearing or before they could answer, at least that situation would no longer escalate po, no? Or there would be no further allegations, or at least to prevent any further influence po. On any party side po.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on What News. You're still watching One News Now. I am Mon Gualvez. 2023 could be ending with more expensive petroleum products. Prices of gasoline and diesel are seen to go up by 1 peso and 40 centavos to 1 peso and 60 centavos. A big-time increase is also expected for kerosene, 1 peso and 60 centavos to 1 peso and 80 centavos a liter. The Energy Department's Oil Industry Management Bureau attributes this to the unexpected build-up in U.S. crude stockpiles. There's also issues on logistics as more and more oil companies and tanker owners avoid passing through the Red Sea amid ramped-up rebel attacks on vessels. It's going to be a rainy Christmas weekend in some parts of the country. In the next few days, Pag-asa says the eastern section of Luzon may experience scattered rains due to the shear line. The rest of northern and central Luzon, Calabarzon, and Metro Manila could also experience downpours due to the northeast monsoon or amihan. The easterlies are also bringing isolated rain showers to the rest of the country. Over 3,800 new lawyers took their oath on Friday at the SMX convention in Pasay. Supreme Court justices were present to welcome the newly minted lawyers to the Philippine Bar. The top 20 bar passers, including top-notcher Ephraim Bie from UST, were also recognized in the program. After the oath-taking, the bar passers signed the role of attorneys in their last formal act to becoming full-fledged lawyers. During the event, the chairperson for the September 2024 bar, Associate Justice Mario Lopez, left them this message.
The practice of law is not merely dependent on your legal expertise. It is above all an exercise of your conscience and moral values.
Philippine Bet Iliana Marie Aduana has been crowned Miss Earth Air 2023. The coronation night took place in Van Phuc City, Vietnam on Friday. Albania's Drita Ziri, meanwhile, was named Miss Earth 2023. Aside from the Miss Earth Air title, Miss Philippines Iliana also won Best Bikini in the preliminaries. Joining her as runner-up queens are bets from Vietnam and Thailand. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I am Mon Gualvez. We are One News.